My area of interest is economics of institutions. Mostly, I'm trying to answer the question, what is necessary for economic development? According to a leading economist and political scientist, Mancure Olson, three things are necessary for economic growth and development. Free markets, an efficient institutional framework, efficient and suitable for economic development, and at the same time high quality regulation. And the third thing is political elites, a political class that can understand basic economic concepts. So the problem with Greece is that Greece is not a free market economy. It is characterized as an unfree economy in almost every ranking in the book. The second problem is that the institutional framework is not suitable for economic development, is highly problematic. There is overregulation, there is overtaxation, and at the same time, the infrastructure for laws and regulations, that is social norms, are again inefficient, and at the same time, there is lack of them, especially lack of trust. The levels of trust in Greece are very low. And I'm not going to talk about Greek political elites, because I'm going to spend all the available time, all the allotted time.
So we should have three things. Mm-hmm. We have neither.
Yeah.
How do you think that the Greek economy is going to progress? How is it going to be the future for Greek people, for Greece, with the third memorandum, mm-hmm. and with these three things that you just described to us being absent from Greece?
Okay. Major, radical, structural, pro-market reforms. And these reforms should not only the opening of markets, we need a fight against cartels, against closed shops and closed professions, against strong public sector unions. At the same time, we need an institutional framework that is necessary. So, a first step for this government is to try, or at least starting to implement, the OECD toolbox. The OECD toolbox can be a very good start. I mean, everything is there. You can find everything that is necessary institutionally for Greece at this time.
The German economy is not a free market economy like you described it. It's an economy that I know very well, and it has also a lot of restrictions. The shops close on Sundays. Mm-hmm. The prices of the books, for example, are state-controlled, like they are in France. And Germany is the first economy in the European Union. So maybe that is a solution, or maybe a brand name, a Greek brand name, is a solution for Greece.
I don't think so. Actually, Germany, as every other country in the world, is not totally free. And this is a good thing, because I'm not a supporter of unfettered free market without regulation, without laws, without institutional framework. And of course, Germany has many islands of inefficiency. The fact that Germany is doing very well doesn't mean that Germany cannot fare even better without some of these restrictions. There's another thing. Germany is actually considered one of the freest economies in the world. If we see the rankings, Germany is doing very good. It's not like the Scandinavian countries, like Sweden or Denmark or Finland, who their economies are even more open. And I don't think that their status is problematic. I mean, I believe that these countries can be a very good model for Greece, because these countries managed to open their markets in an impressive way. These countries have managed to diminish the transaction cost, impediments to economic activity, and they manage, by doing this, to gather a lot of money to spend in social benefits and welfare programs. That is why I think that our model should be not, for example, the United States is a totally different kind, with a totally different culture, but the Scandinavian countries. The Scandinavian countries manage to, and I think I admire them more than Germany, because they manage to, to make the recipe right, to do the right thing. Free market, a lot of output, growth, and welfare state. Strong welfare state, which is not only strong, it is also efficient, more efficient than Germany's